The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. First play, first pass for Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He was so vital in their wild card win a week ago. 8 catches in that game. This is his first one in this affair. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll swing this out to Fournette. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. That's good for a gain of 6. And now it sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action. Now it's Brady. He'll find Fournette again here. Oh, what a move. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 24 yards. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. And they've got it here first and goal. Fournette. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Mayfield and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. On play action, they'll throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First play of the drive is success, 19 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They go quickly here out to Moore. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And right side, Henry's got it. And he is going to lose yardage here. To throw again on second down. Mayfield, flush to his right. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 20-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A first down carry for Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with 1-0. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? A little on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now. And they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking them.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. But it goes a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. This is caught by Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Now Brady again. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. On second and goal, Brady, and in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Jared Cook from 4 yards out, and the Bucs have moved out in front. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's Jared Cook who finishes it off with a touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Mayfield. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield off the play fake. Caught by Trimble. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Baker Mayfield in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
So we've come upon a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. If they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game. As they began this drive, I was wondering if they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Will they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
There's Tremble, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Mayfield's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield, eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Baker Mayfield, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
This will be fielded inside the 5. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive. Also give him a first down. Brady going to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Brady. The left side completion to Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
On the draw, this is Fournette. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd and 9, Brady, and brought in by the tight end Cook. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Throwing now is Brady. Right back to Cook for another completion. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He'll find Fournette again here. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That's a gain of 4 as we serve inside 4 minutes left in regulation.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Julio Jones. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all to score as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Carolina getting set to take the field. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Joe Tryon charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different. Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. 2nd and 9. Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 13-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. On 3rd down, Henry. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
So here's Brady and the Bucs. Down 24-21. A little over a minute to go. A field goal could get this playoff game to overtime, but this crowd, they are going to make it tough as they line up 1st and 10. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. To throw is Brady. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. Brady's saying let's go as he'll hustle him to the line. He's back to throw. He completes this to Russell Gage. Oh, and he'll be tackled and covered up inbounds. They get another first, but they're working with no timeouts. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.